Chinchou, JoesphGames here, and welcome to 2019, and of course, welcome to the State of the Lanturn Nation for 2019. If you don't know what the State of the Lanturn Nation is, it is what I call update videos, or what I call big update videos. I do 5 big update videos per year. I do little updates spread throughout the year for when I need to, but these are the ones that are important because they set out what we're doing throughout the year, and that's why they're called the State of the Lanturn Nation. It's based on like a popular thing that the President of America has to, a popular speech that the President of America has to give every year. I give these about every couple of months to sort of give you guys an idea on where I would like to go and what I would like to do. They're not just update videos, they're sort of discussions as well between us, and that's what I would like to have between us with these State of the Lanturn Nations. It's just like a discussion. You can give your like feedback on how you think the channel has gone here. That's probably this is probably the best place to leave feedback for anything you want to talk about. It's here. It's the State of the Lanturn Nation addresses. Okay, so 2018 went rather well, actually. I really enjoyed 2018 on the channel. It's been a really interesting little adventure that we've had. We started at the top of the year. We were still playing Ultra Moon at that time, and it was a really interesting series. I didn't particularly like it towards the end, especially that Ultra Necrozma fight. Oh my god, Ultra Necrozma. I will one day revisit Ultra Moon and figure out a way of defeating them without having to make special rules to do it, or to just like get myself destroyed by him in a Nuzlocke, because that Pokemon is not meant for Nuzlocks, but you face him right before the Elite Four, so you're going to go into the Elite Four over-leveled if you do go and level up for him. Plus, he can one-shot you rather easily, so yeah, I don't like it. Anyway, then we moved on to Pokemon Uranium. Really good series. Really enjoyed playing through that game. Really, really good. And honestly, Uranium was probably one of my favourite games that I've played through as part of 2018. Then we moved into the summer and we played through Glazed, and Glazed was rather fun as well. We did a little bit of the trial run after Glazed and during Glazed too, and I loved showing off new ROM hacks that have been part of the I've been part of the YouTube scene for a bit, and I didn't get a chance to show them off until now, and I'm really happy that they went off rather well and they got a decent amount of views. I'm happy with that. I mean, I don't look at the metrics a lot when it comes to my YouTube channel, but at sometimes it does help to look. I will admit I do look. I'm not naive to say I don't look. I do look. It's just I try not to think about it too much. That's all it is. I try not to think about it too much. But I do look. And then we went into Let's Go, because Let's Go came out, and Let's Go has been an interesting series. We're still doing Let's Go. I can't wait to see how what the reaction to Let's Go is on the channel. It is sort of the John Cena of Pokemon games, but I like it. I'm excited to see where things go. And hey, I like John Cena. He's kind of annoying, but he does the lightning fist now. It's the worst finisher ever. Anyway, which makes him a bit more worse than he was before. Anyway, 2019. Let's talk about 2019 on JoesphGames. So the main channel. We'll talk about JoesphGames 2 later on in this video. And of course, if you want to know what's going on in JoesphGames 2, I might leave a time index. So if you want to skip immediately to that, there's that. Which is so much easier with annotations, but sadly annotations are going away at the end of January, so can't really do annotations now. Also, I would probably say I'll just leave a time index in the description. That's probably how you skip through video, like skip to different parts of the video, leave a time index. It's probably the best thing to do. Anyway, 2019 on the channel. What are we doing? There's a tweet on the channel that well, there's a pinned tweet on my Twitter that literally tells you the plans for 2019 and what exactly I have planned. It's all really cool ideas to help with the consistency of the channel, because my New Year's resolution for this year is consistency. That's what I want. I want to be able to give you guys content on the days that you want content. And that's why I want to give you guys content. I would love to have a video up every day. That might not be possible, but what will be possible is that if I say there's going to be a video today on my Twitter, you bet your ass there's going to be a video. That's the way to look at it. There might not be like a perfect schedule, because the fact is I am planning to get a job this year. I would love to get a job, and I'm trying to move in any way, shape or form that's possible to try and get a actual job. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so series that are coming up on the channel. So in January, as you will see, on the night I'm recording this, which is the 30th of December 2018, and you will see this probably December 31st, so the day afterwards. Anyway, you would have seen the start, or the Pick My Starters video to my Pokémon White YES lock. Now, the YES lock is a series invented by my good friend the Chip Tried, and he does this series on his own channel. And basically, if you've never heard of a YES lock, it's basically you play through Pokemon under a normal randomizer Nuzlocke, but the fact is, for every yes and no question, you answer yes. You want to learn a move? Yes, you want to learn a move. You want to switch a Pokemon? Yes, you want to switch Pokemon, and so on and so forth. So at times it can be a bit hard, so I like that idea of a series. So I'm very much excited to see where I can go with this series. I love watching it on Chip's channel, so I want to do one myself. And it's not me trying to copy Chips. I will be trying to bring my own flavour and originality to a series, because I believe multiple people can do the exact same thing at the exact same time and it not be seen as copying, because everyone brings something different to the table. And that's what I love about the Pokemon community on YouTube. Everyone brings something different to the table. So if you don't like something else, you can watch something else, and it's perfectly fine. For every flavour, there is a PokeTuber for it, and that is awesome. And as time goes on, we will continue to get more PokeTubers and more flavours that people want to divulge and digest and stuff. I know that's an eating analogy, but it works. It actually works. So the YES lock is a thing I'm planning to do. And then we've got the other series that has been planned for New Year, is to sort of start New Year's Day, but won't officially start until March, sometime in March. I'm not going to give a specific date, because I don't know myself, but probably, like, I think Easter's early this year, so it might start on Easter Sunday. So that's probably towards the end of March, actually. But anyway, it is the Pokemon White 2 egglocke. I love doing egglocks. I've done 4 of them so far. We started off the channel back in 2013 with one. That was the Pokemon Pearl egglocke. Then later on in 2015, 2014, 2015, I think it was, we did the Sacred Gold egglocke. Then we moved on to the White one in 2016. That started on Valentine's Day, because I just remembered watching the Semi-Eggs video for that. And then last year we did the Fire Red Omega egglocke. There we go, Fire Red Omega, that was another series we did. So yeah. So it's about time we step foot into the egglocke circle again, into the ring with Drayanu, and it's time for White 2 to take part in this. So I'm excited to see where we can go from here. The Semi-Eggs video is going to be up on New Year's Day, but we won't officially be starting the series until March, because the fact is it's going to be our next main series on the channel. The YES lock is a side series. The main series is Let's Go. The YES lock is a side series for those people who are not big fans of Let's Go. They've got something else to watch too, and I got something to keep myself excited and keep churning out videos in both, because I just love recording. That's my 411. That's my memo. I love recording. And people just love watching. I hope people love watching my content. Anyway, so yep, we got that, and that will start in May. Then we move March, sorry. Then we start moving towards June, because I believe that's going to take a while, and then we'll move towards June. June is the summer. It's the official start to the summer, and it'll be really cool for you guys to join me in Johto again, because it is time for Pokemon Crystal Clear. If you've never heard of Crystal Clear, it is a ROM hacker Pokemon Crystal, but it is set as an open world thing, so sort of Breath of the Wild style, and that's really, really awesome. My friend Philip has been playing through it and is really enjoying it. He keeps on telling me about his adventures in that game, and I can't wait to play it for myself. So yes, definitely excited to be playing through Crystal Clear, and that sounds like a really cool adventure. We'll be doing a Pokemon Crystal Clear Nuzlocke in June, and that should be really fun too. Then that should take us over the summer, and then we're going to have another series in September, which is going to be another side series, which we'll be uploading, and of course it's going to be Pokemon Ash Grey. Ash Grey is a ROM hack that follows the anime. Yes, follows the first season of the anime, the Kanto Saga, with Ash, Misty and Brock, and it's a really cool adventure. We get to play through specific moments of the anime, like Bye Bye Butterfree and stuff like that. It's going to be really cool. I think you guys are going to really enjoy that series. I think it may include even the banned episode of Porygon in that series, in that game too. So there's a lot of things that are in that game. I think there might even be the Orange Isles in that game, but it's not really a good representation. There's better representations out there of the Orange Isles if you're looking for a good Orange Isles game. But it's got it, and it could be rather interesting to play too. So very much excited to be playing Ash Grey on the channel in September, and it's going to be absolutely awesome to see that. Then we're going to be moving, hopefully by that time we'll know a bit more about this this brand new Pokemon game that is supposed to be coming out, Gen 8 or possibly Gen 4 remakes, whatever it is. Nintendo said there is something planned for the latter half of 2019 with Pokemon. That's what the press conference said. You know, when they announced Let's Go, they also announced a 2019 game that was supposed to come out in the second half of 2019. It got moved to the last quarter 2019. Not really moved, more allocated its actual window, because it was never going to come out in the summer. It was going to always come out around about the holidays, and that's when usually new Pokemon games come out, and that's when it probably would have came out in the first place. So not really moved, just allocated a slot. So we must be getting some news sometime about this game, and I can't wait to find out what the hell it is. I'm excited for it, and damn it, I will be playing it on the channel when we get news, and when this game comes out, I will be playing it. My God, I will be playing it. And I'm not probably going to like cover news on this game, because there's so many other news dedicated PokeTubers out there, and there are ones that are dedicated in 4chan rumors. I'm not one of those guys, but I will be keeping an eye on the news. I'm not saying this channel will be spoiler free or spoiler heavy, but there might be spoilers of what's coming up. If you're one of those people who doesn't like spoilers, I will pre-warn you if I'm going to start talking about spoilers, so you guys tune out of the episode, or just literally just mute me and just keep on watching the content. Just mute the episode and watch me in the background. That way you don't hear if I'm talking about spoilers or not, you know, because you won't be able to hear what I'm saying. That's an idea. But you can guarantee I will be playing it for you guys. That is something I will be doing in 2019. So whatever this is, it will be played on the channel. Streams. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while now, and I'm excited to say that streams will be returning in 2019. But they will be returning in a brand new way. Twitch. The JoesphGames Twitch channel has not been used in a good long while, and I want to get it back up to standards. I want JoesphGames Twitch to be the channel where we can do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's where the two worlds of JoesphGames and JoesphGames 2 collide, and they mesh together perfectly well. So that's what JoesphGames 2 on Twitch is going to be about. That is what streams will be about. I can't say exactly when we're going to be streaming or what we're going to be streaming until I actually know for myself, because there's still a lot of paperwork I have to put in and stuff I have to think about before I'm going to do it. But like, there will be streams in 2019. I will say there will be a Pokemon Y Wonderlocke, live Wonderlocke that is going to be. And there will also, because I've done one of those before and I want to do one again. It's so cool to do that. There might be other series as well in the time, and there's also going to be like random like build streams on Sims 4, because that's what I want to do on Sims 4. Other than just like the Rags to Riches LP, I want to do random build modes to sort of build up the community in Sims, to build up my little village in Sims 4. And there might be other things too, because the fact is, there's supposed to be an Animal Crossing game this year. I don't know too much about it. I'm very much excited for it. But if you'd like to see daily streams of the Animal Crossing game, then of course JoesphGames on Twitch. That is where you will see them. As for videos on the channel, will these streams be made into videos on the channel? Yes. These streams will be made into videos on the channel. They will be cut up into little 30-minute episodes and will be put into the channel for the Wonderlocke. So that's how the Wonderlocke will be done, and that's how Pokemon Let's Plays on Twitch will be done. So if you want to see these videos on YouTube, because you're a YouTube person, you will be able to see them in time. I'm not going to say when you'll be able to see them, but there will be a thing, and they will be sliced up into little 30-minute episodes. So that'll be cool for you to divulge. And for the build, for the Sims 4 build modes, there will be speed builds on JoesphGames 2, which will take over for that. They will be done into. So I will do a post-com with some sped up bits, and there you go. That's what you'll see on the, Sims 4 build modes, and other non-Pokemon streams. You just see sped up content on the second channel. So that's what you might see. But Animal Crossing will be sped up, will be cut up into little 30-minute episodes, or little episodes here and there, that will be put onto JoesphGames 2. There you go. That's what Animal Crossing will be done. Anyway, so JoesphGames 2 now. I want to talk about the second channel. So it's time to talk about the second channel. The second channel is something I've been wanting to keep an eye on, and it's something I've started up again in 2018, but I want to keep going, and I want to make it go. I want it more. I want more in the second half. I want more in 2019 for the second channel. I want better for the second channel in 2019. I want more consistency. I want more videos out there, and I want to enjoy the second channel more. So that's what I'm trying to do. So right now we have the Sims 4 Rags to Riches LP over there, and that's going really well. I'm really enjoying it. We're into doing parenthood now, and I love just going through little bits of the game every time they release a new pack. I'm really excited to see where we go for things. I know that Get Famous is out, and I know that I might purchase Get Famous. I might not purchase Get Famous eventually, but like, it's something I might be looking to long down the road. But there's a lot of things I want to talk about with Parenthood and Seasons, and there's a lot of things I want to experience with those before going into things like Get Famous. And of course, also I'm considering putting mods in the game. Now, I don't know exactly what mods I want to put into the game. I want to add a bit more realism to the game to give better storytelling, but I don't want to go too far into the game, because I've literally seen where the modding scene in The Sims 4 can go, and it is so weird. I'm not sure I want to go down that road, but there are a few mods that are quite interesting that I've seen on the modding Sims websites. But there is stuff I don't even want to talk about, that I don't want to be part of. But like, there is stuff out there, and it's kind of weird. Anyway, so that's a thing. And then of course we have 2 Point Hospital, which I'm really enjoying, and it is reminding me a lot of my childhood playing Theme Hospital, and it's a really cool game. Really excited to see where things go with that series, and I can't wait to play more of it on the channel. So I just love playing it. What is coming up for new LPs on JoesphGames 2 though? Life is Strange. That is what's coming back. Life is Strange is coming back, and I'm very much excited to do it because I did the original game on JoesphGames 2, and I played through it all, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm very much excited to see where Life is Strange Before the Storm goes, and then I'm very much excited to see where Life is Strange 2 goes, and play those games on the channel. I'm very much excited to say that I will be playing Life is Strange Before the Storm and Life is Strange 2 on the channel on JoesphGames 2 in 2019. Both of those games will be played. Cannot wait for them. And then WWE 2K19. I'm considering playing this. I have not said yes to another LP of WWE content on the second channel. I would really like to do some more. I would like to do some WWE content on the channel. If you would like to see it, let me know and then I'll think about it. But it's something I've been wanting to do, and it's something I would consider doing. A universe mode on WWE 2K19 might be a thing in 2019. I haven't quite decided yet, but that is a thing that might happen. So that is all I want to talk about for JoesphGames 2 now, and JoesphGames the channel. Conventions. Now, in 2018 I didn't go to any conventions. I barely left the house really, and it's kind of a really lonely thing really. I just kind of stuck to my channel and stuff like that, so I kind of stayed away from the whole, convention thing. But in 2019 I kind of want to step back out into the world of conventions. So I might be at events, and if I'm at events, I will let you know. And one of the events I might be at is Summer in the City in August. I want to go to it. I'm really excited to finally go to one of these YouTube events, and not like EGX. EGX is more game focused, but Summer in the City is more YouTube focused, and it's a great way to promote my my brand. So yeah, I would love to go to Summer in the City and talk to a load of PokeTubers and other YouTubers and stuff like that, and get myself out there, possibly with business cards, and give them to people so people know about JoesphGames 1, 2, and Twitch. Yeah, and the Twitter and everything like that. So that might be a thing. I don't know. I'm too small to do meetups, and my comment section is not active enough for meetups as well. But I will be there. I will probably be at Summer in the City in 2019. I will also possibly be at Wrexham Comic Con in this. I think it's like there's one in April and there's one in December. Wrexham Comic Con is really cool. It's my local Comic Con, and it's really awesome to see like all the celebrities that go out there. There's games out there too, and then there's wrestlers. They usually have a wrestling set from my local wrestling federation, Preston City Wrestling, which I really love, and I really want to go to another show of in 2019 as well. So that might have to be a thing too. So yeah, I possibly will be at Wrexham Comic Con this year as well. Again, I'm too small for a meetup. But if you're there, and if you're coming to Wrexham Comic Con, if you're coming to Summer in the City, and you do want to meet me, then I'm perfectly okay with saying hello and shaking your hand, or, sharing a Coke or beer with you. That's perfectly fine by me. I'm perfectly okay with that. So that is what I'm planning to do convention-wise on the channel. I'm not sure I'll be vlogging them at all. There might be vlogs, I don't know. But all I know is I would like to be at those events. So that is what I'm going to say. Draft League. Now, back into content I want to talk about for JoesphGames. Draft League. In Draft League in 2018 didn't go as well as I wanted it to. And I want it to go a bit better in 2019. I want to work hard on my Draft League. I want to get myself back into Draft League. I want to... For a moment in time, I'd rather stay with just doing Showdown because it's easier to work with just Showdown. I'm not having to commit to a lot of things with Draft League if I just stick to Showdown, because the fact is, it's the one thing I have learned about Draft League, and the one thing I've learned about co-ops in 2018 is the fact that I have to rely on a lot of people to get co-ops done. And I don't want to diss anyone at all. Any way at all. It's just that time zones are really annoying, and when I'm trying to stay up late to get in a battle or get in a recording session with somebody, or trying to be up early, or be around at times where people can record. It's really, really hard, and if they're not around when they say they're going to be around, it's really, really hard to get together and do these kind of this kind of content. It's happened to me a lot during 2018, and in 2019 it's probably going to happen a lot more. So I really would prefer if I didn't have to rely on people so much. But that's the nature of wanting to do cooperative content on the channel. That's the nature of having to do this kind of thing. So you do have to rely on people if you want to do, if you want to do X and Y battles, or Sun and Moon battles, or Ultra Sun and Moon battles, or hell, even Let's Go battles. You have to rely on a Jenna, and then you have to rely on somebody who's going to battle you, and that makes time zones a thing, and that's just it's a lot to work with, and it's so hard. But like with if I just stick to Showdown, I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about a Jenna. So that's why I kind of want to stick to Showdown. But I will eventually venture out into Wi-Fi again, and I will venture out into I might venture out into Let's Go leagues. I don't know how they work, but that would be interesting to find out. But in order to do that, I really need to find my own Jenna. That would be a really cool. That would be a really cool thing to have, my own personal Jenna. So I don't, or the ability to gem myself, because the fact is I don't have that yet, and it might be something I might have to look into in 2019. So that is probably what the plan is with Draft League. I will hopefully be back for IBL Season 4. If there is an IBL Season 4, I don't know if Magic is doing it, but if there is an IBL Season 4, the Everton Napoleons will be there. That is something I can honestly promise you. The Everton Napoleons will be there. As for the Draft League content that's on the channel right now, we have the King's Pokemon League Tag Team. I think it's like a tag team. It's a multi-battle league. It's a multi-battle league. Either way, it's the King's Pokemon League multi-battle league. Anyway, that is what we're doing right now, and me and Darude are part of the United Clinkdom, and it's really cool. Really, really enjoying those battles. We do have one more to go up on the channel. It's our Week 4 battle. Wasn't the best battle, but it was a really fun battle indeed, and we will be continuing on with the tournament and keeping on going. We've had a little bit of a break over Christmas, and we are going to be back into it, and videos will start coming back for that series too. I'm really excited to keep that series going, and maybe Darude can teach me a few things about Draft League and how to enjoy Draft League more, because sometimes I do feel a bit fatigued with that genre of Pokemon, but I want to keep going with it, and I want to keep bringing out videos for it. Mr. Griff Showcase. The Mr. Griff Showcase is going rather well. Really enjoying the series. We have one more Mr. Griff Showcase for you guys. It is the Meltan Mr. Griff Showcase, and right now I am working my way through the Meltan box, opening it up every time I can to get as many Meltan candies as I can, catch as many Meltans as I can, so I can evolve a Meltan into a Melmetal, and then we can see that on the Mr. Gift Showcase. As soon as I have it for you, I will give it you, but I don't know when that is going to be, so just enjoy it when it is. That's all I can say about Mr. Gift Showcase, and that's basically all I want to say about Mr. Gift Showcase, because the fact is we don't know if there's going to be any more Mr. Gifts between now and Gen 8. We know nothing about Gen 8, so we're sort of hyped, but like, let's try not to be too hyped about what Gen 8 is, because the fact is we don't know what it is yet. So all I can say is the Meltan Mr. Gift Showcase will come eventually. Fakémon showcases on the channel. I'm really enjoying the series. I'm very much excited to say Lacy has done some amazing work with her art, and I would like to keep the series going in 2019, so every time I get the ability to show off her art, I will show off her art in another Fakémon showcase. That is something I will do. Anytime that she wants me to put out another video, I will put it out there. So that is a thing. TCG, I want to talk about TCG. There will be no more TCG on the channel. I'm literally saying this. It is costing me a lot of money for a lot of work I don't get paid off for. You know, I don't see the benefits of doing this content on the channel, and it costs me a lot of money. So yeah, I'm just going to stop TCG on the channel in 20. I'm just not going to do any more TCG. I really enjoyed being part of the Grown-Ups Pokemon League and stuff like that, but like honestly, the views have not been there. The community is sort of dying out again, and I don't really want to be part of that kind of thing. I want to be part of a hyped community, and the fact is, TCG is costing me a lot of money, and I can't really afford it anymore. So I prefer to just like step away from it. I don't mean anything bad to the people I've met in the Pokemon, the TCG that I've been the TCG community that I've been part of. I would just like to say, good luck to you all. Best of luck in your future endeavours, and of course, you know, I'll continue to watch your content. But the fact is, I'm going to step away from the from TCG at this moment in time. I might be back one day, but for now, I'm just going to step away. And co-ops on the channel. Right. In 2018, we had 3 of them. We had Ruby, we had the Sacred Gold, Storm Silver series with Ruby. Ruby has gone on to university, so that series has been cancelled. Then we had the Diamond and Pearl Soul Link, which then eventually went into the Ruby and Sapphire Soul Link with Extreme Phantom. Extreme Phantom has gone on to university, so that series has been cancelled. Then we had the Pokemon Insurgence Bravery Run Challenge. MJ with MJ, or the PokeMaster as you guys know him. The PokeMaster series is still technically going, and I'd like to get back on with it eventually. Me and MJ need to get together and try and get into a video. Again, co-ops are a bit iffy when you have to rely on other people. It's hard, but you do. It is the necessary nature of what you go through in order to get their content out there onto YouTube. But that is a thing. I will be trying to get more of the Insurgents out there onto the channel. If MJ wants to bring it back onto the channel, I will be putting it back on the channel. I don't know. We'll honestly have to wait and see what is going on with Insurgents. But I will promise you this. Because of how inconsistent that series has been, there will be a Let's Play of Insurgents on the channel. A solo Let's Play of Insurgents on the channel, possibly in 2018, not in 2018, in 2019, possibly 2020. I don't know yet what the situation with that is, but I do want to do an Insurgents playthrough on the channel because of how inconsistent that series has been, and I do want to play through the game because it's really cool to play. That game seems really, really cool, but like, it's like so hard to get into the story when we can only record once every 3 months. That's a bad hypothetical analogy, but like that's what it seems like to be at this point. And no offense to MJ the PokeMaster, nothing's meant as an offense there. There's no offense at all. It's just that I wish this series could be a bit more consistent. That's all. But you know, I understand why it can't be. New co-ops in 2019. I don't have any new plans for co-ops in 2019. I will admit I am looking for new Let's Play channels that would like to co-op with me in 2019. That is what I do. I have an open door policy when it comes to co-ops on the channel, meaning in other words, if you have an idea for a co-op series and you are a smaller PokeTuber, I would like to help you out, and I would like to make that series come, you know, that dream becoming a reality. And any way I can, and you can get that series out there, I want to help with. If it's just making a layout, or if it's actually being part of the series as a co-op partner, I want to do that. So if you want to co-op with me, all I ask is you have decent mic quality and the ability to cover a 30-minute episode with discussion and content and stuff like that. So, you know, we don't have moments where we basically just don't talk and, blank spots where no one says anything. That's something I do not want to have in a series. I understand if there's technical issues, and that's why we don't have that. That's why we have that, but the fact is, I would prefer not to have blank spots where no one talks or nothing happens or anything like that. That's all. I would like to keep interesting content going, and if we have a discussion piece and stuff like that. I don't have my own squad, so it's very hard to like go out there and do co-ops. It's something I'm trying to get hold of in 2019, is to try and have my own squad. I want my own squad. I want a collection of people that I can work with, and not just people I work with, but also my friends as well, that we can see each other outside of YouTube at conventions and we just hang out together. It'd be so awesome to have that, but it's so hard to get hold of that. And it's something that if you're a smaller PokeTuber, it's something you probably need in order to keep doing what you're doing. But it's hard. It's really hard to get that, and I do envy people like the 4th Gen Gamer, people like Foul Plays and Cool Shallow, and people like King Nappy. I do envy you guys because the fact is you have that. You have your squads, and I would love to have a squad. Anyway, I think that's all I want to talk about in 2019. So there's one last thing I do want to mention, which is the fact that I want to work, and I'm going to try my hardest to get work. So with that in mind, there might be a time in 2019 or 2020 or something like that. There might be a time down the line that content may slow. It won't stop, but it'll slow down. That's all I can say in the matter, and there's not really much I can do about that. I just would love to have a job. I've been wanting to have a job for a while now, and I feel like it's time that I got out there and got myself a job, got myself a social life, and all those other things as well, because, you know, little JoesphGames wants to be more of an adult. That's all it is. Little JoesphGames wants to be more of an adult. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. But who the hell enjoys update videos? Anyone, please comment if you enjoy update videos. You know, say I enjoy update videos. And if you watched up to this point, leave. You know what? I was going to say leave a. You know what? Leave a comment and let me know that you've watched up to this point with the code word that I'm going to put with the code word soak. The code word is soak. If you say soak in the comment section, I will know you watched up to this point. That is the code word I'm going to give you guys. It's just a random code word that if you've watched up to this point, I will know that you watched up to this point. Put it in the comment section. The word is soak. Put it in the comment section. Anyway, till next time, I am JoesphGames. Mean to the Pokemon. Mean to the Pokemon, get to the Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Let's go! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos. Also follow me on Twitter at JoesphGames, where you'll find out when I upload next. Also, if you want to see some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this end card. So until next time, I'm JoesphGames and I am out. See you again.